Chance ball. Running attack. Ah! Ho-ho! An emphatic run and gun play while FEU was
very consistently composed.
Ytang once again with all the velocity.
Put that point away.
Duncan spike of the set brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong.
Balingit, captain for UE serving. Mangilimutan goes to Ytang. That clipped the net but goes down nonetheless.
Well, gaano kabilis yung quick hit na yun.
And we see the end.
Giving that bouts of confidence here to UP. Sulit will serve. They toss it up to Haboneta. Minor is denied. Wow. Gotta take a look at this one more time. This defensive block is brought to you by AIA. Forwardly, Ytang Life ang nagbabalik.
Bigay mo pa rin. That's what, you know, they've been maximizing that with their middles.
And syempre, bibigyan mo ng kumpiyansa. Olango. De Leon to Ytang. Here comes Minor, denied. Block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Ytang Life.
You can really see even from the first, being such a good supporting player in this past game.
Quick one from Ytang, and she is alive here to see all this exciting, explosive volleyball action. Here we go, set number 3, UP versus Ateneo. De Leon will choose Ytang, and she's been kind of missing in action a little bit here in this match.
Yeah, to close that block.
Ytang, good target.
Yeah.
Finds the opening.
Nakita natin naman medyo madami pa silang kulang ng first set, but at least itong second set, dikit na sila sa point ng UP.
And hopefully it gets better as we progress throughout the season. Meanwhile,
Take a look at that quick drop from Ytang. Talagang diniin na lang niya doon sa gitna. Kanina, ang laki ng lamang ng first set, but this is just a one-point game for this second set.
running hit alongside Olango, who I want to highlight. Paning Kian already has 5 points, and 3 of those are from blocks.
Yeah, we saw another from Ytang. I think
Back, the rookie out of University of San Jose, Recoletos, who's also played well on her debut.
oh, good block.
Sent back. Monares able to get it. Capistrano bumps it to Kabasak. Cepada is denied. And looks like it was...
See who got that kill block?
Oh, it was Nina Ytang with a defensive block. Good serve there. Down by 5 for the Lady Warriors, trying to trim it. Cepada sent back. Ytang with the rejection.
Reliable middle blocker for a UP.
Ytang and Olango working hard.
NU, the rookie this year.
She looks very composed too.
Yeah. Opens up to Haboneta. Lopez with a tip. Tip ball doesn't work. Haboneta again. Bacanque was there for coverage. And the dump ball is rejected.
Block from the UP side.
Defensive block brought to you by AIA. Rethink healthy with AIA. Right in the middle, power tip time for Nina Ytang.
Low pa rin, but given her the height of her jump, naabutan niya pa rin yung bola.
All-important serve coming up from Mayang Nike. It's through. UP sets up the play. De Leon goes to Ytang. And rightfully so, she sends this to set number 5. Sabi natin, when they go to her, it's almost as if it's automatic. And they went for the high percentage.
A crucial third set for both teams.
This just goes to show the storyline of this game and how important it is for both teams. Nina Ytang with that one as we get the support from Jessica Ramos for UP.
Costly error for them.
21 serving 19. It's now a 2-point lead for LaSalle, but Ytang with a response.
Making up for that beautiful play down the middle. Great connection there.
5 points ang lamang ng UP. That's a good serve. Mangilimutan. Back row attack again. Hugo. Bump set to Minor. Great cover from Pasha. Easy over Mangilimutan. Great placement from
Monares serving 9-10. Faye. That is rejected. And we are tied at 10-all. Obviously, a big disadvantage for them as we welcome you all to set number 3 here on One Sports on the UAP Varsity channel and on Pilipinas Live. And Nina Ytang also welcomes you back. Back inside the big dome, a 1-point lead for the Fighting Maroons. That is a block. She missed time on the court.
You know, blocking was missing.
1 match point saved. Alango. Chance ball for a few, but it's back with UP. And UP has done it. 1 match point saved. Alango. Chance ball for a few, but it's back with UP. And UP has done it.
UP sealing this third set, courtesy of Nina Ytang, who has been, by the way, stellar this whole game.
Down. 3 serving 6. Off the rebound. Back to Ytang. Oh, and Ytang explodes with a cross-body swing.
Very effectively.
7-point lead now is the biggest in any set as Betalio is back.
Again! How lethal she is at the net.
A defensive block brought to you by AIA. Rethink healthy with AIA. In volleyball. Good first ball. Eliarina is denied.
On the side of the UP Fighting Maroons, they have just been perfect in reading all the plays.
Tsaka nakikinig sila sa'yo, ha, partner. You said you wanted... Ytang doesn't need another sequence. 2 sets to 1. Nina Ytang, 12 points on 6 attacks, 4 blocks, and 2 aces. For the FEU Lady Tamaraws, it is Nina Ytang who will get us going for this match number 6 on day number 3. First attack by Tagaon. Ubaldo. And a great block there by Danica. Defensive block brought to you by AIA. Rethink healthy with AIA. No, it was Nika.
Celis.
Silent. 2 points, but that one the most important for Celis. Good first ball. Ekalia back sets to Bangayan. Had to use her offhand. Jazz will set up the play. Monares couldn't end it. Ekalia goes to Bangayan. And another chance for the Fighting Maroons. They go middle to Ytang. And it's inside.
That's inside. That was a UP. But what a 5th set.
And sometimes you won't even notice it. 9 serving 13. De Leon to Ytang. Redeems herself.
I also want to comment, you know, the connection of Julia De Leon with her middle blockers.
Correct. Third set, Olango continues to serve for UP. Good serve. A sharp one, too. De Guzman. Great coverage from AC Minor. De Leon will go to Ytang.
But from the looks of that last play, mukhang parang lifting no? That's why Coach Serio is trying to challenge that last play.
She will serve. Not the best of sets. De Guzman finds a way. And that is Niña Ytang. Again, great anticipation there. Excellent playmaking as well from Tax Fujimoto. Credit her too. Ytang, the veteran, having some
These points from these quick attacks. And hasarin yung connection.
That's not the UP team we saw in the first set. If you remember, opposite naman yung nangyari sa kanila. It was Ateneo starting a little bit shaky, not a lot of confidence.
I mean, one of UP's leaders, Niña Ytang, you can really see the variation na she.
Set point, Ateneo. De Leon. Legoro Monares challenging the blockers. De Guzman asking for space, tosses it to AC Minor. Haboneta. Hugo. Bump set to Minor. They're gonna try to chase it. Great contribution from the rookie. Minor to serve. Mangilimotan. Back set to Olango. Straight to the hands of De Guzman. UP has it. She'll try again. Olango. Good cover. Tax. From the back row, De Guzman. Ytang. And she fires away.
Niña Ytang hitting on off-tempo. Getting that point for UP.
Maaya didn't score off the bench against LaSalle. Good save. Ytang gets another crack at it. Niña Ytang.
One pa lang tayo, so this is definitely a good game for Niña Ytang. But take a look at that. She had a strong, quick hit. But
Serving for the lead. Mangilimotan and Niña Ytang again. Now with 6 points.
so start naman on the side of NU, allowing the Fighting Maroons to dictate the pace of the game. May hirapan yung side nyo din.
That's a short pass from Alinsug. It's an off-system play. Nice block again.
Let's take a look what happened there during their last sequence. That was a good one.
UP as well. Bad pass. This is a broken play. Alinsug. Chance to put it away. De Leon sets it up. Monares cut shot. Alinsug popping it up. Belen from the pipe. What a dig for De Leon. Monares again. Now Hardio with a dig. Alinsug. Olango with a push. Hardio. And what a nice tip. Niña Ytang with her 26 point.
But what a effort on the defense from the Fighting Maroons. Ang haba ng rally na yun, but forcing a scrappy play from the NU Bulldogs.
Good serve from Deering. And that's easily put away. Niña Ytang now with 24, matching her highest output in season 87.
Cassie Deering with that good serve, forcing a overball receive from NU, and of course Niña Ytang.
Might say too aggressive. A lot of strong attacks going out for FEU.
And now, like what he said, we couldn't wait to see with that smirk against El Arena. This defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Philip Life.
Expect nothing less than a charged-up Fighting Maroons to this third set. Bring that utak at puso spirit. So watch this game on any device in the Philippines or abroad on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now. Now back to you, Alexis and Anne.
Definitely right. For set 3, this defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Philip Life.
Point cushion here. Sharp serve for Reg. Ytang connecting well once again with Jazz.
She elevates and she hits the ball. Yung hitting point niya kasi mataas. I think that's why, you know,
Shavana Laput with just one block, and it's dangerous and scary.
Bad news, yep.
That's going to be in. Just the right flick of the wrist by Niña Ytang to guide that ball.
Yes, in the end line there for LaSalle. No one there defending. Kala ko mag-out na eh. Kinabahan ako, pero right.
They're having trouble with those receives. Olango will make do. Sent back to their side, and that has been the bread and butter. The set brought to you by Dunkin' Pasalubong ng Bayan. All the points of UP coming from their middles.
That's double digits. High double digits, both.
Ytang with some force.
UP here, that what worked for them in the first set. Very aggressive.
Coach Sherwin Meneses know that it's now all about approaching this game with no doubt, because as we've seen time and time again, NU thrives in this kind of moments. Now back to you, Eric and Panay.
All right, thank you, Denise. This tight contest, Niña Ytang though.
Her to score or break her 38-point record last round 1 game.
Oh, diba? She broke it against UP in round 1. Well, let's see.
Ilongo from the middle, Ytang sends it away.
And again, we've been seeing a lot of combinations from USD.
You know, top spin, attack.
Oh! What a rejection from UP!
20 survey 16.
Manghilimutan to Niña Ytang! Yeah, they're going to need more of that.
Yeah, and finally a clean attack for Ytang. Kasi alam mo, napansin ko kanina, she's been going
to adjust and target that sideline of UP.
Great pass by Capistrano. Ytang, 25 points now for Niña Ytang, her highest scoring game.
Good first ball, sakto sa center, and of course, when Ytang is in the front row, ang taas ng percentage niya.
Gearing still on deck. 9 serving 10. Ubaldo to Bukanke. Ball still kept in play here. And Ytang will get that for UP. Sala will call for this timeout.
You can catch us on Pilipinas Live, the UAP Varsity Channel, One Sports and One Sports Plus. Soft touch, no good. Manghilimutan finds Monares, dug up. They go to Bangayan, and she is denied. Fiery start here for UP.
Ytang here.
And this offensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Philam Life.
Pangilinan with a good serve. Short pass. Monares has scored the last 2 points for UP. Chance to take the lead. Belen is blocked. Lamina with the first touch. Pangilinan will set it back to Belen. Great dig from Capistrano. Monares. Solomon with the pass. There's a nice block by Bien Bansil. UP back on top by 1.
5 attack points already for Juris Betalio. Again, Puso.
Unofficially.
Para lang sa akin.
Ytang.
Oh, one more.
Yeah, another sweep there by De Leon. Ytang asks for it
No
in the
blocker.
middle. Open block.
With no blockers at all. Sumabay there.
Yep. 11.8 average. Again, the first player from...
Laban lang, mag-refocus tayo. Because for her, it's not just about saving points, it's about lifting the team every single time. So continue to watch the UAAP because legends start here. Now back to you, Jaime and Michelle.
Thank you so much, Cheska. Well, wala namang buwis buhay dito.
Talaga makikita natin yun, the passion that we were talking about. Clearly evident.
De Leon. Poyos. And Ytang right now is just taking it upon herself.
Block from the back row. She was just there. Rotation. How they're mixing everything with their outside hitters.
Ytang with a put away.
Wow! we can't deny every time they get a perfect pass, they just give it to the middle hitters.